GSC Game World's upcoming Stalker II is all about surviving and thriving as a lone wolf in the radiation-infested exclusion zone, all while you try to make your way to the heart of Chornobyl. The open world is full of NPCs to meet and opportunities to pursue, and your decisions have the potential to affect the world and the people around you. Stalker 2 has endured a difficult development cycle filled with all kinds of delays and pushbacks, but the game finally looks like it's on track to launch soon for PC and Xbox Series X and S.
Door! Open the door!
Rooted is a post-apocalyptic survival game powered by Unreal Engine. As the year 2100 approaches, most of the world's population has vanished. You are also one of the survivors. You must move and adapt among the ruins of the past civilization. You must navigate through the remnants of the collapse caused by the global bacteriological war. Over the years, nature has managed to make some areas safe and even reclaim some areas, clearing away the residue of destructive bacterial weapons, but urban areas are less fortunate. Going there unprotected could put you in a difficult situation. Embark on an adventure by exploring the world of Rooted, camp in forests, villages or city center, collaborate alone or with friends. Regarding your companions, friendly fire may even be possible for more realism. In the post-apocalyptic world of HopeLand, you will find yourself on a dangerous journey in a chaotic and ever-changing environment. After a catastrophic event that reshapes everything, you become one of the last group of survivors on Earth. Your ultimate goal is to survive in a world far removed from normality. Cooperating with other survivors in the game is crucial to resisting and countering dangers. Forming alliances and building strong teams can be crucial to surviving and thriving in this harsh world. HopeLand is a land of dreams that every survivor wants to visit at least once. It is up to you to survive and reach your goal, and how. Built using Unreal Engine 5, Pioner is an impressive first-person MMORPG where you must do everything and anything in your power to survive in this imposing post-apocalyptic world that's brimming with all sorts of monsters and mutants. It definitely carries a ton of Stalker influences on its sleeve, but it also has some of its own tricks like special ammunition for defeating bigger enemies and, of course, an ever-evolving narrative thanks to its live service nature. GFA Games' upcoming project showcases a ton of potential, and it's set to release sometime this year. .11-bit Studios' Frostpunk was easily one of the best survival city builders of recent memory, and Frostpunk 2 will be building on the goodwill of the first game in new and interesting ways. You will once again be thrust into a crumbling steampunk world, and you must manage resources and make smart decisions if you want your civilization to survive and thrive in this imposing environment. The game takes place 30 years after the deadly storm in Frostpunk. The world is still under the influence of endless, vast ice and a harsh, dull climate. You play as the leader of a material-hungry metropolis that grows over time and has internal turmoil. It is entirely in your hands to make decisions for the future of your city and suffer the consequences. Pacific Drive is all about trying to escape the Olympic exclusion zone while avoiding the many horrors that lurk within the woods and surrounding areas. You start out with a simple station wagon, and you need to explore the surrounding areas for fuel and resources to repeatedly upgrade the vehicle in hopes of eventually making your way to the finish line. Pacific Drive definitely sounds interesting, and we will be checking it out when it releases for PC and PS5 sometime this year. Arc Raiders is a co-op action game created by Embark Studios, founded by former DICE employees. The game is played from a third-person perspective and allows you to play a raider character fighting mechanized threats coming to Earth from space. Arc Raiders has a high-octane science fiction theme and stands out with its breathtakingly fast game dynamics. The game also features a day-night cycle and different weather conditions. Road to Vostok is all about embarking on a journey across the Russia-Finland border in hopes of reaching a safe haven in Vostok. The developer has stated that the game will feature brutal survival mechanics like realistic shooting and permadeath among others, and each playthrough will be different from the last thanks to systems like dynamic weather effects, random loot drops, and much more. It's an ambitious project with plenty of potential, and we will be checking it out when it releases for PC sometime in the near future. Outbreak Island takes place in the mystical world of Urlson Island, and you assume the role of a detective on a mission to uncover the mystery behind the disappearance of the island's population. The gameplay revolves around exploring the island and searching for clues and evidence in hopes of solving this mystery, but the path ahead will be wrought with hostile dangers that must be dealt with as well. It all sounds pretty promising, and Outbreak Island might be worth a look when it releases for PC this year. Pine Harbor was a small fishing town located on the coast of the North Atlantic Ocean. It was surrounded by high cliffs and dense pine forests, shrouded in thick fog. But everything changed as a result of a technological disaster. Explore the town, help its inhabitants, and delve deep into the dark forests. This FPS horror game is full of deep atmosphere and fine details. It was created by Vision Forge team using the Unreal Engine 5 game engine. The game has Resident Evil influences and photorealistic graphics. This game, which is in early access, offers the opportunity to be involved as it develops. The full version is planned to be released at the end of this year. The game allows you to play the main story and explore the open world. However, keep in mind that games in early access may change significantly during development.
One bar, there's nothing. I can't
Getting around inside the rift.
The hell was that, a bear?
Macabre is a co-op stealth extraction post-apocalyptic horror game where you traverse infinite timelines, including those of other players, within an unstable time rift. Team up with friends to confront interdimensional terrors in this heart-pumping, adrenaline-fueled horror game. Guided by Banjo, an eccentric recluse with an unclear past, you and your friends will venture deep into an unstable time rift, tasked with uncovering the source of terrifying anomalies. Upgrade your gear, learn new skills, and fight with everything you've got to save humankind from a fate worse than death. Macabre will bring the immersive and terrifying experience of high-end single-player horror games to a multiplayer audience.